Hello, my name is Jen, and I want to talk to you about something that's really important to me, and that is preparedness. If you've clicked on this video, you're probably somebody who has been thinking about preparedness, self-sufficiency, or even the term prepping. In my journey, I have found that preparedness is very personal. Everyone should have a plan for preparedness, and they need to follow TREE, T-R-E-E. T stands for targeted. You need to make your plan streamlined and targeted to the needs of your family. When I first started prepping, it was during the Big C, and there was a lot of volatility in the in society, and there was a lot of unsureties, and those things still remain. So I was kind of flailing when I started, and what I did was I watched all the YouTube videos, I read books, I got books, I read blogs, everything about preparedness. And I was going to start my stockpile for food. And I went to Aldi's, me and my mom, and we went and we bought canned meats. And there's a list you can find online, Spam and tuna and sardines and chilies and all these different kind of canned meats. So anyway, I had bought some and I had started my stockpile, and I was feeling good about it. And then one day I was running late and I needed something quick to eat, so I grabbed one of those cans of chili and I ate it, and it was horrible. Okay, and I never bought another can of chili. So for my family, stockpiling canned chili is not reasonable for my preparedness plan. So T is targeted. So in order to find your target, you need to start journaling. You need to write down, listing or whatever, jotting down, noting what your family eats the most of and regularly. What your family's allergic to, what are the dietary needs of your family. I know for me, my parents, we have to stay away from sodium and caffeine. So if I'm stockpiling, I need to, this sounds like common sense, y'all, but a lot of people, when you're in a frenzy of worry and you're trying to get prepared for something, you're not always thinking clearly. So you need to target exactly what it is that your family needs and make a list of that. Okay, and that's just step one. The second one is R. R stands for rational. Now, I've been in a few Facebook groups with some prepping folks, and I will tell you, everybody is not rational. Now, some people, and I'm not talking down about anybody, but there are some people who will start their preparedness journey and they will start getting stuff like a bug out bag. And they'll start filling that bug out bag with this fancy multi-tool and what else? Just this, I don't know, just all these gadgets, okay? For me personally, for my preparedness plan, that's not rational, because my personal preparedness plan does not include bugging out. My preparedness plan includes hunkering down. Okay, so you have to be rational with your preparedness plan. Along that same lines, there were people in those groups who were talking about bugging out to the forest or the place where there's woods and living off the land, and there was someone else in that group that was like, well, where are you going, because my 25 acres are not up for grabs. So that just made me think, yeah, there's a lot of people who think they're going to bug out to a place somewhere, but all the land belongs to somebody. It either belongs to the government or it belongs to a person. So unless that is your land or your family land or somebody you know, that is not a rational plan for your preparedness, as in bugging out. So the second letter in tree is rational. So first, remember, targeted and rational. The first E in tree is efficient. Your preparedness plan needs to be efficient. That means it needs to be something that is easy to do, quick, affordable, efficient. So, for instance, some of you, if you have the means to purchase a freeze dryer, you have the means to do that. So you getting a freeze dryer is efficient for you because you have the money to do it, and it will allow you to freeze dry loads of food at one time. But if you don't have money for a freeze dryer and you want to put back food, maybe you need to dehydrate. It's on a smaller scale. If you're a person who does not want to freeze dry or dehydrate, you could buy food in bulk from places like Azure Standard or Augustin Farms or anywhere on Amazon or Mountain House that sells number 10 cans of dehydrated food that you can stockpile. That might be your efficient plan. I enjoy canning, so for me it's efficient to can different meals like soups and stews because it's all one meal in a can, so it's like a dump and heat situation, but that's my efficient. So it has to be efficient for you. So the first E entry is efficient. Efficient, sorry. The second E entry is enduring. Enduring means that it is sustainable or it is long lasting. One of my enduring methods of preservation is my gardening. It is something that I can do long term, and it's regenerative, meaning I can save seeds from what I grow and continue to grow. That's enduring. One thing that I can just be really transparent about is I raise chickens, but I do not raise my chickens in an enduring manner because I don't have a rooster. So as the years progress, my chicken egg production will decrease, and I have to constantly replace my hens every couple of years with at least 1 or 2 hens to keep my egg production going. With them all being the same age, they'll probably all stop laying around the same time. So I want to kind of stagger in hens, but the real method that will make my chicken raising enduring is for me to get a rooster, which I am toying around with. If I saw that things were getting really, really bad, I definitely will get a rooster. So that is the basic tree of preparedness: targeted, rational, efficient, and in your branches. You may have 3 branches, you may have 20 branches, but one of my branches is homesteading, and that is just one of the branches. Another one of my branches is stockpiling. And on and so forth. So I hope you'll follow me in this series. I think I'm gonna tackle food next, and we will go over the different ways that you can prepare for food. All right, this has been Jen the Homestead, and I hope this was very helpful. Thanks for watching.